Epilogue. Skoni has never been seen or heard from again in Eortha. Ify didn't come to Azori's coronation. Instead, she visited her home in the Carian town of Bast, where she distributed gifts and harvested adulation. In the years that followed, she rarely came to Antio, but her husband visited often and was always glad to share his wisdom with us. I began to accompany Azori on raids against ogres. In time, they discovered the trick of losing, but they couldn't stop being fooled by it. Thus we made our road, and even the mountains, safer for our subjects who traveled, a boon to the kingdom's innkeepers. The featherbed became the most popular and prosperous inn in Eortha. As they grew older, mother and father left most of the labor to Yari and Olo, and spent more time at court. Arita lived at court after she completed finishing school. She apprenticed herself to Sir Enol and became a fine physician, and she was always a close friend of the Carian ruler, Ella of Rel. The Duchess and Dame Ethel took up residence at court too. Dame Ethel's gowns drove the tailor to such distraction that he designed a new wardrobe for her, colorful and intricate, but tasteful. Because of the Duchess, the castle's cat population swelled, and the rat population dwindled. A kitten adopted Uchu and followed her everywhere. Uchu lived to a great age and was the best friend of each of our 3 children. She bayed when they sang, howled when they cried, and frolicked when they laughed. I didn't try to change my appearance again, but fashions and beauty change, and perhaps my ascension to royalty hastened the alteration. Pulpy cheeks never became the rage, but my complexion came to be called vivid. My size became stately. Only Azori deemed me a beauty, but I was considered handsome. The children resembled him, although each of them had Tun hair. Furthermore, they could see Tun when Zam held their hands. I never discovered the identities of my birth parents, but Zam consulted his family tree and found a great-great-great-grandmother who had married an Eorthian count. It was possible that we were truly cousins. Our children were his cousins too, and they could alluze as well as sing. And so, with song and love, Azori and I, our family, and our beloved kingdom lived happily ever after. The end.